So why am I doing this alone? I guess after you've really been in love, it's easy to find distractions, flashery, companionship, sympathetic friends, even people who think they're in love with you. Maybe they sense that they can never really attain you because your heart is partly with someone else and that's part of the attraction. A lot of us surrender to these easy options, and of course they help. But I think at some point, you have to take that harder choice and say no to the ego boost and the comfort and confront really being alone in all its vulnerability. You guys know I've lived alone, traveled alone for years, but I'm still susceptible to that fear after a breakup that so many of us get, that question, will I ever find that intensity of love again? Will I be alone? So I wanted to take that fear and show it that I'm up to the challenge, and not only will I face it, I will find the beauty, the power, the peace in realizing you really can face struggle alone and thrive in your independence. Or at least, that's my plan anyway. Should we turn back? I don't know what to do.
If this is what they meant when they said it's really well marked.
See if it gets dark and I'm like climbing up there. The people I just met told me they don't think I'll make it before dark.
Ciao Sara, guarda, io sono tornata indietro circa 40 minuti fa perché avevo paura di trovarmi al buio.
They convinced me that technically I should be quite close and that I should keep climbing the mountain because I was almost there.
I hope this is kind of near the top.
I blocked all of those thoughts and then began to run.
Putting this of tissue that I got from breakfast this morning so that hopefully people can see Kylie was on this path. These instructions that they gave me are really awful. Like, this doesn't look like anything that they described. Okay. I mean, I guess I keep going. Only a bit more daylight. Let's hope. This just does not look right. But where am I?
I started jogging in fear that I wouldn't make it before dark. Maybe you're watching this warm in bed, maybe you're in your office. And look, I know that it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but I was really scared. I've traveled all around the world and been around people with guns and done exhausting multi-day treks, but I don't think I've ever thought, this all depends on me. My survival depends on me. If I don't move my body fast enough and keep my mind from getting scared, I will be in serious trouble. One thing you guys maybe don't know about me is that I've always had a deep fear of the dark ever since I was a little girl. And I'm just talking about being at home at night by myself, not alone in the mountains.
There's no path, there's no actual track, like you visibly can't see which direction to go in, and I keep following the red markers, but they're not so frequent, so it's like you walk for 20 minutes and you don't know if you're going in the right direction, and I'm really scared. I don't know where I am.
Soon after that point, even though I had gloves on, my fingers became so frozen that when I tried to press my phone to see if I had reception to call the agency, I couldn't dial anything, I couldn't move them. I'm not an adrenaline junkie. This wasn't how this trip was supposed to go. I just wanted to immerse myself in nature and challenge myself, but this was too much. Eventually, just when I was about to collapse from exhaustion, I found a spot with reception and managed to get through to the owners of the cabin who sent out a car to look for me. And then finally, I saw those headlights of the four-wheel drive come over the mountain. They had to take my backpack off me because my fingers were too frozen to function. I just sat there crying and feeling so safe and grateful in that car. And it was weird because even though when I knew I was safe and tried to recount what had just happened to camera, I still felt so tense that I couldn't manage to speak. Everything's okay now, but oh my gosh. My hands are still like shaking. I'm so exhausted. So exhausted. I can't shake. Still feeling scared. I know I'm safe now, but I just feels. And then, as is the case with most frightening experiences, you wake up the next morning and there's light and you've slept and it all feels like a dream and you're ready to get out there again. After last night's disaster, today it's a beautiful day. My spirits are lifted. That family just so warm and welcoming. And
Come ti chiami?
Linda.
Linda? Max? Davide?
Oh, si continua a fare lo strudel della ricetta della nonna Ida. Si continua a farlo.
Non l'ho assaggiato ieri sera.
Portiamo adesso.
Perché ieri ero un po' spaventata, cioè distrutta.
Sì.
Quando mi hai chiesto, vuoi
sentito.
un dolce? Di solito non dico mai di no. Però non vedevo l'ora di crollare sul letto.
Anzi, l'ha appena fatto la mamma, no? Non è ancora sfornato.
Ah, sì?
È in forno.
È in
Sì.
forno.
Ma io non voglio partire, io voglio restare qua una settimana.
Rimani qua, dai.
Ma voi riuscite ad apprezzare la serenità ancora?
Mamma
o
mia.
siete abituati?
Mamma mia, se l'apprezziamo.
Sì?
Sì.
Beh,
Non potremmo farne quasi a meno, diventa un po', come si può dire, diventa una passione stare in montagna.
Sì. Cosa ti regala la vita qua? Cioè, per chi non è mai stato in montagna, perché io ho tanti follower su YouTube che non sono mai stati in un posto del genere. È un posto totalmente isolato, no?
Sì, no, è un po' isolato, diciamo si è un po' distanti anche dai media moderni, qua ci si rigenera perché non c'è wifi, stai qua, non guardi la televisione, noi nella nostra famiglia non guardiamo 5 mesi mai la televisione.
Bravissimi!
E non ci manca per niente, anzi l'abbiamo addirittura levata in paese perché così si vive più
questo è interessante.
intensamente. Sì.
Io sono cresciuta in quel modo, cioè sempre con i nonni,
anche
a casa, cioè, o, non lo so, io e mia sorella non guardavamo mai la TV. Max, ma non ti manca la televisione? No? Allora che fate durante il giorno invece di guardare la TV? Ma fate delle camminate?
Sì.
Sì? Non avete paura?
No.
No? Ma voi siete abituati?
Sì.
Siete cresciuti in queste montagne, no?
E Max piace molto per dire andare a osservare gli animali.
Ah sì?
Sì, è da quando aveva 7-8 anni che si fa i suoi giri.
Ah sì, come ieri
da
sera
solo
in
anche nel
macchina
bosco.
abbiamo visto un cervo, sì.
Sì.
Poi ieri sera ero quando ho visto il nonno e Max in macchina, cioè hai visto, no? Io ero in lacrime perché...
Me l'hanno detto, sì. Non t'ho visto, ma me l'hanno detto.
Perché ero spaventata perché avevo le mani gelate e quindi non
proprio ieri sera sarà stata la sera più fredda fino adesso.
Ah sì? Ma ti rendi conto? Wow, noi siamo veramente... fragili, siamo piccoli,
siamo piccoli.
Cioè,
confronto alla natura siamo minuti.
Sì,
è vero?
Esatto.
Sì.
Che non si capisce.
Però...
quando sei in città pensi, non lo so, forse abbiamo anche una mentalità un po' arrogante, no? E invece qua la natura...
Sì, è vero, sì. Ti dà tanto.
Ti rende più umile, no?
Esatto, sì, e infine non è più come una volta che ti lasciavano tante cose in giro così. Adesso la gente è più sensibile all'ambiente.
Sì,
sicuro.
Sì, è vero.
Sì.
Grazie Davide.
Bene, grazie a te.
Oh, I'm sad to go. I don't want to go. But look at this weather. Look at this landscape. I just can't wait to get out there again, which is crazy because literally 12 hours ago I was thinking I was going to die in these mountains. And then you wake up, blue sky, lovely warm
local people, and all of a sudden you have that desire to get out there and be a part of nature again, which is good, I guess, because I've never been that scared in my life. This is spectacular. So gorgeous. Oh, I'm really happy. Oh, what a roller coaster of emotions.
You know, when you're depressed or heartbroken or just feeling overwhelmed by life, people tell you, this will pass, keep going, you never know what's around the corner. But when you're feeling down, it seems impossible that things will change. You can't imagine that the weight could lift, or that kind people could come into your life, or that things could get easier. I went from feeling so vulnerable and alone to suddenly feeling like I was a part of that family in just one night. I guess what I'm trying to say to you is, no matter how down you're feeling, wait it out. Trust that things are always changing, because life is so much like these mountains and can go from lonely and intimidating to glorious and inspiring in just one day. Next episode.
Do you have a sleeping bag in your...
No.
Okay.
I've only got room for drones and cameras.
Probably going to be walking in the dark, but you seem to like that, so good luck.
Non so se mi spiego bene, mi capisci o sì?
Ti capisco talmente tanto che mi spaventi.
7 hours of light left. 7 hours of light.